Good morning. Technically it's not morning time. It is currently 1 o'clock. I just woke up like an hour ago. Took the dogs out. I made my food. I got some leftover teriyaki and my coffee. I made a caramel coffee this morning or afternoon, but today we are going to be working on a night routine. You know, our space is finally clean. We have a clear mind. Now it's time to get a routine in order so we can stop waking up at 12 every morning. So I have my little planner for the year. So it's supposed to be like a content planner for me to use with my makeup channel and just kind of plan out content. I didn't get past March. I kind of stopped filming things. So what are we in? June? So I'm gonna fill this page out first. I don't know if you can see because of the glare from the window, but it is June at a glance. So I'm gonna do the goals. There's no birthdays, so there's nothing right here, or anniversaries. Maybe just goals and to-dos. We're gonna go with this first, and then we're going to plan a night routine so that we can have a morning routine, because right now my mornings are afternoon time and I don't want an afternoon routine. I want a morning routine. You know, waking up at like 6 or 7, maybe we can inch towards 5 o'clock. So I would love to wake up at 5. I did it for like a week one time and it was amazing. I had everything done before 9, you know, journaling, reading, workouts, showering, breakfast, you know, all the good morning stuff. I had it done before 9 so that I could take the rest of the day to film, you know, makeup content and edit and stuff, and it was nice. I liked it. I don't know why I stopped after that week, but it was nice and I liked it and I would like to keep that going. But I live in this room with my mom at the moment, so, and she doesn't want to wake up at 5. She doesn't want to hear my alarm at 5 in the morning. So out of respect for her, I'm gonna wake up a lot later than I would personally like to. Until we can clear out the space for her to move into a different room. Which, I mean, it'll be a good start to get me waking up at 5 by waking up earlier than 12 in the afternoon. So we're gonna work on that. Starting off fresh in June. I mean, it is like the 5th already, but that's okay. You don't have to start on the 1st or on a Monday or the beginning of the year. And that's usually how my brain works. You know, like this first of the month, it's a great time to change, which it is a great time to change. The very first of the month, you can always start over, or the first day of the week, you know, whatever. That sounds great, but you can start over whenever. Okay, something I need to learn. I like starting on a Monday or on the 1st of the month or the very first of the year. In my brain, it's like a refresh, just that first of whatever. You don't have to start there. Okay, so June goals is going to be building a night routine. And I want to kind of take this slow. Not the night routine, but just like the whole life glow up transformation. I feel like a lot of people just go in it like everything all at once, and I have done that as well. I just feel like I get burnt out so fast. Instead of taking it one change at a time. Editing me, I just want to quickly add, while I'm doing these like massive changes like the night routine, I'm also incorporating like micro habits into it. I'm not just focusing on the night routine, getting that down and then moving on to the next habit. I'm still incorporating small habits here and there, but just I'm focusing on one major habit at a time, like fixing my night routine, and then next we'll be working on the morning routine. Maybe next can be incorporating working out. I'm still adding like micro habits, like we've been going on our walks, our nightly walks. I'm getting a little bit of movement in. It's not like completely zero workouts. I'm just incorporating small habits in those bigger habits. So I'm working on more than one thing, if that makes sense. Instead of going all in at once, getting the morning routine, night routine, workouts, eating better, all the good stuff, I'm just slowly incorporating habits. I feel like that's why after that 1 week I stopped, because it was just too much for me to handle. I'm gonna do one big habit right now, which is the night routine. I'm fixing that while incorporating some smaller habits in between, and we're just gonna work from there. I just wanted to like just add that in. You know, so for instance, we're gonna change my night routine, and that'll be the first step until I can get that nice. And I feel like that'll help a lot with me, you know, waking up earlier, being awake for the full sun moment instead of waking up at 12, getting the sun for like 5-6 hours, and then it's nighttime the rest of the day. My day. See, while everyone else is waking up at 6, 7, you know, 8 o'clock, they get the sun all day. I wake up at 12. I get the sun for maybe a few hours. So I feel like this will be a good change to start with. You know, we'll have a good sleep schedule. Even having a good sleep schedule, I feel like will help a lot. You know, having a set night routine. I just watched a video on someone, Lena Lifts. I like her videos. I watched one of her night routine one. How to like build a night routine. And I was talking about how you want to, something along the lines of getting your body to register when it's like time for bed. And so that's kind of what I want to wrap my night routine around. I want it to make it to where my body knows, okay, now it's bedtime. I think we should have one more goal for June instead of just building a night routine. Maybe we can do it as keeping the room clean, keeping up with my laundry. I think I was up till 2 or 3 last night finishing my laundry. Doing my laundry at least once a week, you know, just picking a specific day, doing 1 load of laundry, you know, laundry for the entire week if I have any. My handwriting is not the prettiest, but these are the goals for the month of June. And if you can't read this, it's what we just talked about. So building a night routine, keeping my room clean, and being consistent on laundry. Because last night was not fun. Doing 1 load a week instead of like, I think I did like 8 loads of laundry last night in one day. When it could have been once a week and not as stressful than having to do 2 months worth of laundry in a day. I'm gonna try to be more consistent on my laundry. I hate doing laundry though. I hate putting it up. I hate the whole process. But I feel like once a week is better than 8 weeks combined into one day. We're gonna work on that. I think we'll leave that for the goals. We're gonna switch over to the notes section in this book. I'm gonna write day routine on one side and night routine on the other. We'll go back to the day one at another time, but just so that when it's open, it'll be like day routine, night routine. I said day routine, I meant to say morning routine. So we're just gonna cross out the day and put morning up there. And then our night routine. Also, my handwriting's bad because I haven't written since I was in school. So even then my handwriting wasn't the best, but it's been better. I'm gonna broccoli all in my teeth. Okay, so I want to start my night routine after dinner, and usually the first things I do is, which will stay the same because it's just one of my like chores, I don't know why I did quotations, they're chores, is that I put up the clean dishes so mom can wash the dirty ones. And then I also do my grandpa's coffee. I kind of prep it for him so when he wakes up in the morning all he has to do is just plug it in. He can't stand for very long periods of time, so it's just easier if someone else does his coffee for him. So after dinner chores, and those are like 2 super easy jobs. I can get them done like in 5 minutes, if that. And then after dinner, I would like to start going on walks with the dogs. We did that for a little bit. Every now and then we would go on a walk, especially when Lily was really like hyped up. She's a very hyper dog, so going on those walks really helped her like go to bed. So I want to go on a walk with the dogs after we clean up dinner, and I think that would be a perfect after walking the dogs to just take my shower, whether it's a everything shower, whether it's a just body day, a body and hair day. I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it Sundays and Wednesdays. I think after walking the dogs it'll be a good time to go shower. I feel like it'll just flow nicely. Shower, skincare, do all the things, and then we usually end dinner about, depending on when we start eating, we used to eat at 5 every single night. That was how my grandma had it. We always ate at 5, but sometimes we eat at 5, sometimes we eat at 6, sometimes it's even 7 before we get food. That'll all change depending on, you know, what time we eat dinner probably. So we don't want to walk the dogs when it's too dark. Depending on what time we get done depends on if we walk the dogs. I just feel like it's a good way to just move into the night routine is just after dinner. Okay, and then after shower, if anything, maybe just clean up my side of the room a little bit. If there's any like Lily toys or any fluff that she, you know, defluffed one of her toys. Put up anything that doesn't belong. If I have any dishes in my room from the day, take those out. Take the trash out of my room. So just clean up anything. And then, you know, depending on what time it is, if I have any extra time, maybe I can, you know, play. I love playing video games. Maybe after I do all of that, if there's any time to play some video games. And then an hour before I go lay down to go to sleep, to wake up for the next day, I want to have no screen time. So I would get off the game, I would stay off the phone and just read or do something that's relaxing in bed, maybe with like a low light, just something to just kind of relax my brain and just really feel the bedtime vibes, if that makes sense. I would like to start reading again. I had been on a kind of routine to read. I did it in the morning and then at night, the 1 hour before bed, when I was doing that 5 o'clock routine, I was reading more. I would like to start reading more, especially because I got some books for Christmas that I really wanted. I just hadn't read them yet. I got the 101 Essays to Change the Way You Think. I think that would be like a great morning book, and then, you know, some other kind of book for nighttime. Let's say I woke up at like 7. I don't want to wake up like too early before mom either. So I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna screen record so you can see my screen. Okay, so I like the sleep calculator on, I just search up sleep calculator and this is the one I use. Let's say we're just gonna wake up at 7. I feel like 7 is a pretty decent time, especially because mom should be kind of awake by then. I don't know if she wakes up at 7 or 6:30 or whatever for work. I think 7 is a good time, so we're gonna calculate, and it says the suggested times would be 9:45 and 11:15. I'm gonna do the 11:15 because I always pick the second one. Let's see, let's go 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Yeah, that's 8 hours right there. So 11:15 will be bedtime. Well, 11. Put everything away at 11, lay down at 11. Gives me that 15 minutes to fall asleep. It'll give me the 8 hours. And I feel like in my brain, I'll still feel like I'm staying up without staying up, you know, because I know that'll be my 8 hours to wake up at 8 or at 7. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, that is the night routine. It looks like chicken scratch, but as long as I can read it, that's all that matters, right? And we will work on the morning routine another day. First, we have to get this set in place, so I will see you after dinner. Probably looked like a really cute and aesthetic walk, but in reality, we dealt with gnats in our face and the dogs getting tangled up like the entire walk. Uh-oh. So now I'm all hot and sweaty. Thankfully it wasn't like too hot. Like, there was a nice breeze, but I'm hot, so let's go take a shower.